Welcome to the Black Men Experiences channel. I am your host, CP. In today's topic, explain yourself, black man. That's what the Sistahood of Chaos members consistently tell black men to explain yourselves. So in today's topic discussion is black men do not owe what I have coined the Sistahood of Chaos members. No kind of explanation about nothing. Your piece is first. And see, the thing about it, there is a system, it's a wicked system that is set forth in certain sections within Americanism to cause what I call black male pain. So it doesn't matter that there are certain numbers of black males that refuse that. It doesn't matter. Not believing what's reality does not change the dynamics. See, there's this system that knows that it's only a few reality thinking black males, regardless of they have a high educational level, mid educational level, low educational level, business, non-business, vocation, non-vocation, nice car, not nice car, super house, not super house, loft, apartment, doesn't care. They know it's only small numbers of black males that see through things on this. And that's what a problem, only a few. So there's this constant animosity from the Sistahood of Chaos membership who constantly show their vile hatred and animosity toward black males on so many social medias. And unfortunately, there are certain numbers of black males that sit back and just be like, oh, okay, then I guess on that. I'm like this. Right? I'm like, just ignoring these animosity-filled hatred Sistahood of Chaos members is not enough. Now I'm going to sit there and show you a quick clip that I specifically made that talks about black men do not owe the Sistahood of Chaos members nothing of no explanation. And I'm going to get to that in a little bit. It's a very powerful and strong video. But I want to set the direction up, okay? On that, it's needed on this. So the thing about it is, in this system, it wants numbers of black males to behave like this. I'm like, but this is what this system likes to sit there and try to portray black males in some kind of inferior way. You understand it? They're not going to talk about the majority of black males are in what we call middle class. They're not going to talk about how close to half, a little bit more than half of black males have some type of form of education. They're not going to talk about the majority of black males are very involved in their kids' life, very as a primary or non-primary parent. They don't want to talk about that because that does not fit the narrative on that, right? But again, every day, numbers of black males are told, especially by Sistahood of Chaos, to explain themselves. Why do you think the way you think? Why don't you bow down and put numbers of the Sistahood of Chaos members on pedestals? And unfortunately, there are a non-small percentage of black males that do that. But they say we don't want the majority. We want more of that. Explain yourselves, black males. Why are you going to travel to these third world countries? Because you can't handle a strong black woman. I'm like this. Right? But they don't want to talk about how they don't want to listen. How the emotionality is messed up and irreversible. Most of these type of women within certain parts of American Black womanism, the ones applies to, are beyond gone. Because most of them fit within the Sistahood of Chaos members on this situation. Let me go ahead and show you something. And you hear him say, all right. So this salivating dung beetle, snot-tail of a Sistahood of Chaos members salivates in this black male's face who's at work, right? Because remember, black males don't work, right? Black males are broke regardless, right? You get the point. And he said, I don't hit a woman back. And they said, yeah, but we're going to slap the living kind of terror berries out your mouth and you ain't going to do nothing, you stupid little black male. That's how they think. Right? See, they know, the system knows that it's not enough black males to know who they are. Right? Let's listen to this from the greatness of Dr. John Henry Clark, a powerful black male scholar. And may his soul rest in peace as well. Let's see how he talked about black males, or especially black American males. Give me one moment here. Where did it go? I got to go find it. I have it somewhere here. Give me one moment here. Here we go.
Under proper leadership, proper inspiration, properly equipped, the black man is the greatest human fighting machine God ever created.
Say it again, Dr. John Henry Clark.
Under proper leadership, proper inspiration, properly equipped, the black man is the greatest human fighting machine God ever created.
But at the same time, again, they know that quite a number of black males, with few exceptions, don't know how powerful they are. That powerful DNA that they come from, right? Again, they like black American males to act like this. Right? Now watch this. Let's see what this black woman or this Sistahood of Chaos member woman's going to talk about, right? She said that basically black men basically should volunteer to be stepfathers, right? Now maybe she's a kind woman. She just happened to become a single mother, and maybe she comes across in a very feminine way. Maybe she just got a hold of a bad particular black male or male in general. Let's just see something.
You know how they have like the Big Brother program for your kids can have siblings?
Right.
They need to do that with good men who want to be a dad to somebody. So that way there's a program to where I take my kids who don't have a father, and I'm damn sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to throw the
Did that sound like someone that had a lot of feminine type of traits? Huh? What? You want to hear that again?
You know how they have like the Big Brother program for like, you know, your kids can have siblings?
Right.
They need to do that with good men who want to be a dad to somebody. So that way there's a program to where I take my kids who don't have a father, and I'm damn sure not going to attempt to get one because I cannot stand men in general. They make me want to throw the
Oh, God. Did you hear a vile hatred, animosity in her voice? But again, black males, explain yourself. Why don't you want to get with these Sistahood of Chaos members? Explain yourself why some of you go to other cultures and personnel. Explain yourself why you go to different countries and you get with some that get with some of these ones from other cultures. Explain yourself why do you do that? Because it's not all black. I'm like that. I'm not listening to that nonsense. Those are game playing. What do you mean by that? Let me sit there and show you something. Again, I cannot show this enough. This is a game playing playbook that consistently is shown toward the Sistahood of Chaos members, or they're trained by their other instruction of personnel of the Sistahood of Chaos members to sit there and say this stuff to black males, regardless.
That man's fault. Even it don't matter what you do, you need to be able to flip it back on him. Whatever it is, I promise you it can be turned into his fault. He needs to think that everything that's wrong is because of him. And I'm telling you, it's gonna get you everything you want every time. It never fails. This is a skill that you need to master.
But again, black males, you must explain yourself to the Sistahood of Chaos members. You must explain why you don't want to talk to numbers of these Sistahood of Chaos members. You must explain yourself. Why it's not 99% of you that don't bow down to the Sistahood of Chaos members. Right? On that situation. It's like this as well. Let's not even forget.
We need truth.
Okay.
Can you honestly say that greater than 50% of the adult black females act and move as though they belong to black men?
No. And I'm gonna answer, can I rebuttal to that?
Go ahead.
I don't feel like the majority necessarily act like they belong to any man, though. So it's not like we're ditching them.
But there's only one. But you can rebuttal that, man. But you're only supposed to belong to one.
Yes.
See, that's subjective variable bullshit. That's not an answer, man. Black men don't want to hear that we don't belong, because you don't expect every man to protect you. When somebody's going upside your head, you ain't asking Brad, Lee, or man, Enrique, protect us. You asking a black man to protect you.
You're right.
So we don't give a shit if you don't feel like you belong to anybody else. White women, do white women act like they belong to white men?
Yes.
Yes or no? Do Hispanic women act like they belong to Hispanic men?
Absolutely.
Do Asian women act like they belong to Asian men?
Definitely.
Do Middle Eastern women act like they belong to Middle Eastern men?
Yes.
Do black women act like they belong to black men?
By and large, no. But
the fact that you have to even put a modifier on there says you are still conflicted with the reality you are seeing.
From the greatness of Kevin Samuels. And how many times you hear numbers of the Sistahood of Chaos members roll their eyes when you say something about Kevin Samuels? Oh my goodness. We didn't like the way he talked. Was he not telling the truth about certain numbers of black women he once applies to? Well, ain't the point. Well, he hate black women. He had his mama. He had his black mama. You be like, he started off talking about reality toward numbers of men, but especially black men, and how quiet those same type of Sister of Chaos members either forget about that or their ignorance don't even know. Do you understand? And even when there are certain numbers of women from certain sections of Panamanian culture and some of them that call up and they try to play a little side switchery, you know, I am this and I am that. He'll sit there and call them out. Like, I don't care if you are this woman from this particular culture or that culture. No, don't matter. So he stood strong as a black man, right? There was no slang forkiness out of his mouth. The way he dressed a certain way. Now everybody's supposed to, black males supposed to dress like that's not the point. But there is a way that you come across that commands respect. Well, I don't care about that. If a man disrespecting me, I'm going to show him something. All right. There's a system out there that say, all right, Negro. How many Negroes thought they were super tough? And then, you know, the controls popped up and say, okay, y'all stop that now. Big dog controllers in the house. Y'all little Negroes gone about your business now. And what happens? Ain't no talking back then, isn't it? So that goes. Let me go ahead and play this particular video now about all I was saying that I wanted to share on that part, that the video that I did, that was specifically on this.
Black men never need to explain themselves to the Sisterhood of Chaos. The Sisterhood of Chaos is full of hypocrisy. So what is the point of trying to explain ourselves to the Sisterhood of Chaos? There is no point to do that. But find peace within. That is the primary goal, not the sisterhood.
It's about finding that peace, right? Not lack of disagreements and stuff like that. It has nothing to do with that. Doesn't matter what particular culture background that particular woman. There's disagreements. There are just numbers of certain other women that know when it's time to stop arguing or stop trying to debate that man, especially that black male that says, stop arguing. Stop. And it stops. If it continues, that black male that knows what he's about say, be gone. And these Sister of Chaos members have no idea when to shut up because they've been infested like a parasite, ingrained in these Sister of Chaos members who think they are feminists, who want to be feminists, who have a derangement of hatred toward Black American males, but then expect Black American males to show up and put their lives on the line when the Sister of Chaos members demand that they do that. Right? You see the nonsensical animosity, dung beetle nonsense of that, right? It's about peace for more Black Americans. And again, I'm not talking about numbers of the naive ones, numbers of the gullible ones. Those are numbers of them. It's not a small number, by the way. This is about those strong. And strong has nothing to do with, oh my goodness, not feeling any feelings, not having emotions. There's no such thing as that. But the strong type of Black males who are understanding of themselves, who know that they have value to themselves. But at the same time, it ain't about ignoring a collective Sister of Chaos members that don't change nothing as a collective. And yes, it's a good thing too that there are numbers of black males that are traveling and broadening mentality. Right? They said they don't have to settle. Well, they's going over because they hate their black mom. And numbers of black males be like, don't care. But see, the point is that even at that level, you cannot just completely ignore overall what these Sistahood of Chaos members are doing collectively. Now, that not mean it does not mean, oh, you got a gigantic amount of black males that will speak out against these Sistahood of Chaos members. No, that's not logical. But it's saying to not be naive, to forget the hatred that these Sistahood of Chaos members have. Oh, and they don't like when black males are traveling to different other countries. And they hate it even more if that particular black male, and say he does date or he does marry someone from a different culture, be in another country or in the States, but let's say out of the country, and she looks nice looking, and she has the aura of peace, that she brings peace to that black male. Oh, that angers black women. And so people know I'm talking about. There have been more videos and things like this on various parts of social media that these disturbed ingrativeness of Sistahood of Chaos members, they go running behind these different countries trying to see what black American males are doing. And then expect black American males to sit there and say, ooh, that's my queen. Let me go to my queen. What? So black American males travel thousands of miles, depending more or less, to different other countries, not only to just look for some another woman. There are ones that go to a different country to experience life, people. Life is not just one sectionality of a certain part of life. Life is life. And if they sit there and go experiencing, the ones that do experience other different cultural conceptualities and excursions and getting with other cultures and experiencing what's going on within their cultures, then that's what you're supposed to do in other countries, in different places overall. If they do get with another woman, the ones that do, because there are some black males that still don't have they have lack of confidence, and there are ones who have traveled other places and still travel with that lack of confidence. I'm not talking about them; those are lost. We're talking about strong black males that have strong black maleness, confidence themselves before they was traveling to other different countries, right? And say the ones who have gotten again with some other women in relationships or married ones. Again, credit given to the ones that have gotten with ones that provide peace to them. Peace. No arguments. No debating left or right. What reality thinking black male wants to sit there and have on a daily basis? Arguments. What? Or debating. Or feeling like, oh, they got to prove themselves. That they should be thankful that this particular Sistahood of Chaos members allow them to come into their lives. What? So again, it's about black men that know that they deserve nothing but peace in relationship. And if they don't sit there and get that peace in relationship from certain numbers of black women, I'm talking about the ones that applies to, because there are some good numbers of black women. But again, the problem is that is dwindling. But again, they'll tell you, well, it's not all black. I'm not playing that game. We're not going to play that. Because there are numbers of some good black women that know that many of them are quiet on calling out their own numbers of black women, the ones applies to, that are angry and vile toward black American males. Quietness don't sit there and change nothing. You understand? Nothing. And also, black males definitely don't need to be arguing down no black woman, and specifically more of the Sistahood of Chaos members, because they are beyond lost. You have a better chance to sit there and seeing a pharaoh, a true black pharaoh in a movie like Tarhaka, you'll get a better chance to see Taharka, who was a black male in Egypt. You have a better chance to see a movie develop about that than trying to sit there and get Sistahood of Chaos members to change their hatred and disturbingness toward Black American males. Oh, well, then. Peace is what it's about to the Black American males who know they are, who said they know they're not to settle for nothing but peace. I thank you for tuning in to the Black Men Experiences channel.